Hello and welcome. In today's video, I wanted to do part 2 of my Sephora haul from the recent Sephora Savings Event they had and show you the rest of the items I got, which is quite a lot of stuff. So if you like that kind of content, make sure you stay tuned. Hello my friends and welcome. New or returning, I appreciate you being here. In today's video we're talking all about the Sephora Savings Event that happened recently and doing the rest of my haul. Everything finally arrived. Of course shipping was delayed with so many orders, but finally everything is here. So I wanted to go over what I've received, and then also thought, you know, some of these things, if you were shopping for friends or family and wanted some ideas, maybe show you some things that I would recommend. If you do like this kind of content though, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below, turn on all notifications. Otherwise, let's get right into the video. So stay tuned. All right, so I'm just gonna go around. I've got a lot of random stuff sitting here, and then I've got a couple of other things that were from like not Sephora that I might throw in here. We'll see how long this gets to be, but depending on how much time we have, I might show you real quick some other things I purchased recently. So just going around the room here, around my little table. I'm going to start, I did get a second shade of the Haus Labs foundation, that Tri-Clone Skin Tech foundation. I got the shade 160 Light Neutral. And what I've been doing so far is mixing this with a deeper shade, because might be a little too light for me, but mixing this with the other shade I got is actually a really nice combination. So I do really like this foundation. This would definitely be a recommendation if you're looking for a foundation, or I know it's, you know, you can't really buy this for somebody else, but if you are looking for a new foundation, I do highly recommend this one. I really enjoyed it. So just to give you that. All right, I did pick up the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes eyeshadow palette. I think I've already talked a little bit about this in like I can't remember if I did a shorts on it or Instagram or something. It's pretty. These are very light, like very dry, more like topper shades. But I think it's a nice formula. Again, not for everybody, but I think it's a nice palette so far. And I wouldn't buy it at full price, but getting it on sale, I'm glad to have it in my collection. I'll give you further thoughts as I've used it more. Another eyeshadow palette here, we have Lawless. It is the Winter Beach palette. I actually used this to dupe a shade in the Natasha Denona Retro Glam palette. So definitely check out that video. But I think it's a really pretty color story. I still have to actually get in here and use it, but I definitely like the color story. I think it's really, really pretty. So I'm excited to try this out and let you know what I think. Another eyeshadow palette, I don't know why, just like these Sephora, these little palettes they have, I think are just so cute, and for the price I'm like, oh. So I got the Wishing You palette, and it's just an 8 shade basic neutral eyeshadow palette. So far though, I think it's I think these are more like satin shades, but I think they're pretty nice. I've used it once I think so far, but I like it, not bad. So I think it was $8, and then with a sale, you know, a couple dollars off of that. So for that price, definitely glad it's in my collection. All right, I picked up the Haus Labs, the loose setting powder. So this is a Bio Blurring loose setting powder in the shade Translucent. Actually really liking that. I'm really liking it. I've been using it for the last week or so. I'm actually wearing it now and I've really enjoyed it. It's not drying. Like I feel like it, you know, controls the shine a little bit because I was looking really glossy. So it still allows you to get some glow, but not that like wet, sweaty glow. so I appreciate that. And actually I've been using it under the eyes, on the eyelids, and not having any problem with it caking or increasing the fine lines or anything like that, like making those show more. So I'm actually really impressed with this so far. I will give you further thoughts, but so far I'm definitely impressed, and I've used it for over a week, so I'd say I have pretty good thoughts on it, but so far so good. Another few random things here. Charlotte Tilbury, I did get the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray Set. And the reason I got this, I do already have one of the sprays, but I really wanted to try this because it's a different scent. There's one that has the basic scent, and then there's one that's white tea and something, White Tea of Bali. And so I really wanted to see if that smells any different. I mean, I'm sure it won't work any different. I can't imagine it will, but I was curious about this scent. So I got, one's the regular original one and one's the White Tea of Bali. So I'm eager to try these out and let you know what I think of the other scent. So we'll see. Some other sprays I got here. I really do like this Patrick Starrr, his One Size brand, the Go Off Makeup Remover Spray. It's a makeup dissolving mist. I use this all the time for my swatches, that kind of thing, when I've done swatches on my arm, that kind of thing, and it just builds up and, you know, hard to wipe them off. This works really, really well for that. So I don't really use this so much on my face, that kind of thing, but if you're somebody like me that does a lot of swatches, this works really, really well. I have another bottle that I purchased maybe a year ago, and it's still going strong. I mean, I still have a decent amount in there, but I figured while it was on sale, get it so I'm ready for my next bottle. But I do really like this. Like I said, I do it for swatches, not really for my face makeup, you know, like actually on my face, but for removing swatches works really, really well. Another thing from the One Size brand, I heard a lot about this On Til Dawn mattifying waterproof setting spray. So it was like a 2-pack. So I did go ahead and pick this up. I haven't used it yet, but I'll have to let you know. But apparently it's supposed to be like hairspray for your face. Make sure your makeup doesn't go anywhere. Now, usually I'm not too worried. I might try it for work though, and maybe see how that works. Maybe with like the face mask, see if that helps, you know, alleviate some of the makeup removal that happens with the face masks being on all night. But I'll try it, let you know what I think. But definitely wanted to pick it up on sale. So here we are. All right, on to some blushes here. I know I've talked all kinds of smack about it, but I did pick up another Gucci blush. This is the one in rosy beige that I'd really wanted in the first place. It's pretty, I can't lie. It's a really pretty color. And I should have brought my other blush to compare it, but yeah, this is definitely the color I wanted initially, but it was out of stock when I went to buy it. But again, for the 20% off, I feel okay spending that money on it. I just wouldn't get it at full price, no way. So, but it's pretty, nothing wrong with it, it's pretty. So I'll let you know as I've tried it a little bit more. I think I've worn it once or twice, but I like the color, I like the tone of it. I will give that much, so. Another blush I got here, which it was just a long time coming that I really wanted this blush. It's been in my wish list for a long time. Melt Cosmetics. It is the, I guess it's called Raw Honey Blush. I really wanted this because of that. It just looks so pretty. The tones in there, and to give that like glowy look, it looks so, so pretty. So I can't wait. I haven't actually used this one yet. Trying to find the right time to be able to use it, but so pretty. That'd be a beautiful blush topper. So I'm eager to use that, but I finally have it in my collection. So I'm glad to have it. Another blush that just got me with the hype again, Dior, those little blushes. This is the Backstage Rosy Glow blush. This is the coral one though. So a little bit more peachy coral. Definitely like a peachy pink though. It definitely looks like a bright coral. So, but yeah, so I can't wait to be able to use this too. I think that one's really going to be pretty, I think, for like spring. But yeah, so I'm glad to have this one in my collection as well. And yeah, glad to have it. All right, I have a couple of blush duos here. This first one is by Simi Haze, a new brand at Sephora. This is a cream, and almost like a cream to powder. They almost both seem kind of creamy, but it's a pretty shade. I like this color. I got this one in the color Canyon. I did a shorts video on this, and I've actually really liked it. I've used it several times now. It's a nice, I love the color. I love the color, the tone of it. Really, really nice. And this packaging's kind of cool. It's just a, like, almost like clay. I don't know, I can't explain it, but it's a really cool, like, good weight, good sturdy packaging. So, but I like it so far. I do, I have to say, I like it. Now another one I got here, another duo, is from, I think, Fashion Fair. And this is in the color Rich Plum. So there it is. But yeah, this is one of those ones kind of like Patrick Ta's, where it has like the little cover for your cream blush and then your powder blush underneath. It's definitely a deeper tone. I do have to be very careful. A little bit goes a long way for me, but it is a really pretty tone though. I really like it. So, so far I've had good luck with it. I think I've used this once or twice as well. And so far so good. So I'll give you further thoughts as I've used it more. So stay tuned. All right, another blush here, but this actually came as a set, Westman Atelier. I got the blush and a like lip cream or lip gloss kind of product. But this is in the color maybe Bichet, maybe that's how you say it. It's a little bit deeper, but it's really pretty. And a little bit goes a long way definitely on this. But it's definitely really pretty for this time of year, like a beautiful fall blush. It's really pretty. So what I do is I just use my blush brush and I use that on here and then apply it that way. That way I'm not getting too much product, because again, a little bit does go a very long way on this one. It's very deep. So this will look really pretty on a deeper skin tone as well. And then I got the lip cream or whatever it is, and this is in the shade Natural or something. I can't really read it, but I'm actually wearing this now. It's a really pretty, like a neutral nude pink color. I think it works really well for my skin tone, but I think it's a really nice combination. I like this. So, and I wouldn't have paid regular price for this, but being able to get it on sale, I'm glad to have some more products from Westman Atelier in my collection, so can't complain. All right, Lauren May Beauty made me buy this. It's the Valentino. It's the V-Lighter Dual Use Liquid Light Face Base and Top Coat. So basically it's more for me like a primer, but I'm still waiting to use this. It was a 100-point perk. I actually bought 2 of them because she talks so highly of it. I was like, well, at least let me get 2, and then I've got, since they're so small. So I've got 2 of them, still waiting to use it though, because I'm just horrible about remember to use primer. But once I finally use it, I'll give you my thoughts on it. So stay tuned for that. All right, I don't know why, but I had in my wish list for a long time Bobbi Brown, one of the cream shadow sticks in Smoky Topaz. So I finally picked this up because it was out of stock for a while there, and then I wanted to wait for a sale to get it. It's pretty, but how often do I use cream shadows? It's like, why? I don't know why, but I just wanted to add it to my collection because it'd been on my wish list so long. So it's like, okay, why not, you know? But it's here, so, you know, what can I say? I have it now. No longer on my wish list. All right, I have a whole lot of lip products. I don't know what it was. I told myself I wasn't gonna do that, so we're gonna do this together, but I have a couple of other things we're gonna do before we go over all the lip products. So a couple of things here. Merit, I did pick up the highlighter stick, like a cream highlighter in the shade Kava, I think is how you say it. I am wearing this today. I actually really like this for a cream highlighter. I think it's really nice. It gives a nice little glow, but it doesn't move any of the underlying makeup. Like when I go to blend it out, it blends really nicely. It gives a nice glow, but it's not like glittery or over the top. It's nice. I like it. I don't wear cream highlighters all that often, but this is definitely one I've been reaching for more often than I have other ones. So that says something. And I have the Merit bronzer too, and I really love the bronzer. So stay tuned. That'll be my favorites and fails for the month. So stay tuned for that. I have a couple of concealers. Told myself I wasn't going to get any concealers, but I did. I got a couple from Sephora just because I wasn't sure of the shade. So I got the Best Skin Ever concealer in 17.5N and 19.5P. So I actually think I can get away with either one of them, but I was, like I said, I wasn't sure which one was the correct color for me. So that is 19.5P, so it's got like a pink undertone to it, and then this one's 17.5N, so it's like more neutral. So I think I can get away with either one, but I guess it just depends on, you know, if I have more of like circles or discoloration under my eyes to cover up. I tend to like the pink one for that. So, but I think either one, the tone of them and the depth, I can make either one work. So not bad. And so far so good. I mean, I have nothing bad to say about it. For the price, I think they were $10 each with the sale. I will give you my further thoughts on that once I've used it at least a few more times. So, and then I got the Milk Makeup one, the new one from them, and I can't remember what it's called, but mine's in the shade 6C. Oh, here we go. Future Fluid All Over Cream Concealer. Now, I've noticed, I don't think I like it so much for all over. I have noticed when I've used it on my forehead, I was trying to pinpoint why my foundation looked different. And I think it's this, because when I don't have this on my forehead, it looked smoother. But when I have this, I noticed it definitely settled into the fine lines on my forehead. But I think so far it's been okay for my eyes. I can't explain. I don't know why. Maybe because I can pat this out a little easier and then put powder over it and set it so it doesn't do that. But then I don't know, for whatever reason, it doesn't look the best on my forehead. So I don't know if I would use this all over per se. But for spot concealing under the eyes, that kind of thing, it seems to be working okay. And we'll see. But this one, I just want to kind of put it up against those other ones, see if I did okay with the shade. Yeah, this one's definitely lighter. So again, if I want that more brightening kind of look, this one has worked pretty good for that. But it's definitely lighter than those other ones. So, but yeah, so I will give you my further thoughts as I've used it a little bit more. I've only used it maybe 2 or 3 times. So, and then lastly, for the Sephora haul, oh my gosh, lips galore. Oh, one other random, McGive by Gwen Stefani, the brow pencil that I've talked about so frequently, so much. This is my everyday go-to brow pencil. Love this thing. The design makes it so easy to just like basically build a brow because I have no brows. They're very sparse and very like blah. Anyways, but yeah, this has worked wonders. So I definitely got a backup on this while it was on sale because I will definitely use this. Also got some lip liners here. I picked up another one from Makeup Forever. They're one of my favorite lip liner formulas. I got the Limitless Brown, which is definitely a deeper one, but again, for those like fall lip looks, I thought that'd be really nice. And the fact that you can use these for multiple things, you know, eyeliner, you know, other designs on your face if you really want to. So they're multi-use, so I do appreciate that. Pat McGrath, I got Brown Nouveau And again, another deep one. I don't know why I was into all these deeper, but I thought that was kind of pretty, more of like a burgundy undertone to it, a little bit reddish. But I thought that would be really pretty with a lot of these like fall lip looks. And then I got the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip liner in Deep Taupe that I heard Allie Glines talk about. Really nice. But yeah, so there's those three next to each other. So that's all I got for lip liners, because I have so many lip liners I didn't want to go too crazy on those. But for whatever reason, I thought it was necessary to get a bunch of lip products. Don't know. But I'm going to try to go in category here, like, you know, ones that are similar brand, whatever. Starting off, I got the Tarte Maracuja, the 4-pack, the 4-set. So we have like an actual, say more of like a lipstick. And then we have the regular juicy lip and then like the plumping juicy lip. So yeah, so I got that 4-pack and so far I like them. Actually, the lipstick one isn't too bad. It's actually pretty nice. So I got those. I got this one from Hourglass. It had been on my wish list for a while too, but I wanted to wait for a sale. I got mine in the color Mist 115. Actually really pretty, and actually kind of reminds me of the Maracuja. That very glossy, creamy, you know what I mean? Like goopy almost. I mean, not goopy in a bad way, but like, you know, very soft formula that you have to watch that it's gonna mush if you push too hard on it, you know? Anyways, but I know it doesn't sound lovely, but it's actually pretty nice. So I got this. I actually surprised I got this as a little free perk or free sample in one of my orders, and I was like, oh, I put this in my wish list too. It's by K-Skin. It's the Isle Lip Balm SPF 30. Something about the scent of this I really, really like. So I have a mini of it, but I got a regular size while it was on sale. Yeah, so definitely already know I like that. So that's like my just everyday lip. All right, some more lips. Sephora. I don't know why. They had this little 3-pack, this little holiday pack. It was kind of cute. I don't know. But we have shades, oh, I guess I don't know, it just says 103, 105, and 104. So like a red, a like almost burgundy color, Merlot almost, and then I think this is a little bit more shimmery, light pink. Yeah, so like a shimmery light pink color. So I like them actually. So far, so good. I've used, I think, 2 out of the 3. And then what I really like, which I was surprised, is this from their Astrology one, and it's the Taurus. This one I actually used, I really liked. It's definitely more of like a cool toned taupey brown color, but really nice. Actually really liked it. That went really well with the eye color I did the one day. Paired perfectly with that. So also got the Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick that Allie Glines had recommended in Taupe Beige to go with that lip liner that I talked about. So far I haven't used it yet, but it looks really, really pretty. It's definitely a color, the tone that I really like. So she and I do like similar lip tones, I will say that. So I know I couldn't go wrong with that. From Lawless, I got a single Forget the Filler plumping lip gloss in the shade, I think it's called So Me. But just the description of it, I thought it sounded really, really pretty. So I got this one. It's just a very light, I think kind of sparkly pink color. But yeah, it's really pretty, but it's already gone. Like the item's no longer available. I was like, oh, really? And then I got the little 3-pack of the Lawless, the same lip plumper in 3 shades. But yeah, so I actually really like that formula. So far, I'm impressed. Merit. I got another one of the lipsticks in the color Tiger. This is a Lauren May Beauty recommendation. She made me buy it. I figured a beautiful color for fall. And I like that these lipsticks aren't as opaque. So you can definitely lighten them and still get that nice tone, but not so, you know, again, not so opaque, not so, you know, deep. And then I got the lip gloss I think she had recommended as well. And this one is in the shade Sangria. I think that was her recommendation as well. But I got both of those because I already like the Merit lip stuff. So I knew I'd like that. Makeup by Mario. I picked up a couple more of the Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serums. I got Cinnamon Glow, which is a little bit deeper. It's like, you know, deeper cinnamon brown. And then the one that actually I saw Jessica Braun just talk about recently, Rosewood Glow. I ended up picking that up as well. Rosewood Glow is actually what I was wearing a little bit earlier today. Again, it's that really like creamy, very soft formula. So you got to be careful like pushing on it, that it does get very, you know what I mean? It gets kind of mushy. So, so be careful with that. But I do like those. So, and I think that's 5 of them I have now. So I guess I do like them. Rare Beauty. I picked up the Wise lipstick. I got the Wise lip liner a little while ago, but this was out of stock. So I finally picked this up, another nice fall color. I definitely already like the Rare Beauty formula, so I'm glad to add that to it. YSL, I picked up another one of these because I really like the formula, but I can't find a color that I really like. This is the Rouge Pour Couture, the Bold Lipstick. This one is in shade 10, which I can't remember what that shade is, but it was supposed to be like tawny or something like that. It's supposed to be like a, you know, like a nude color, but it's very, very orangey. I can't explain it, but it's like, yeah, it's definitely not the color I was expecting it to be, but I really like the formula. So if I could find a color that I really enjoy, I really like the formula. I'm just having a difficulty finding a shade that works really well for me, but still working on it, so we'll see. And then I think lastly here from Sephora, I got some Sephora lipsticks because I have one that I really, really like, and it's a shade that's out of stock already. But I got this shade in number 8. Unfortunately, that's all that says. It has a number, but very pretty, a little bit deeper, like mauve tone kind of. I have shade 20, a little bit lighter, like pink, mauve pink tone. And then I got shade 3. Well, again, a lot of these are very similar shades. This is more of just a nude color, but yeah. But I do like the formula, so I was excited to pick those up. But yeah, so that's what I got from Sephora. Also, during the VIB sale or the savings event, I did get the Natasha Denona, the Retro Glam palette, which I've already done a review on. But what I did, I bought this one from Natasha Denona's website directly. But during the sale, I picked up my extra palette for the giveaway, which will be coming up here. The winner, by the time you've seen this, will have been announced. So, but yeah, so I'm so excited. But yeah, there's a brand new palette ready to go, ready for its new home. But here's the original, the one that I have. So, and she's gotten a lot of use, a lot of love already. So very, very pretty. So I'll give you further thoughts. I'm going to do a whole palette roundup that I've, you know, the same thing I've been doing quarterly. So this will be in my next 4th quarter, end of the year roundup. So stay tuned for that. And it might be where I cut this because I don't want to make this already pretty long, but I did get some things from Ulta. I think I showed my Pat McGrath already, but I did get the highlighter and blush from the recent, you know, launch for the holiday. And then I got another Sigma. I'll show you this just real quick. I think it's a Spectrum Color Correcting Duo, light to medium. And so far I've used the lighter shade and it actually worked really well. A little bit went a long way for covering up some of the dark circles under the eyes. So I'm impressed with that. And I think I already showed this too, Half Caked. The Pretty Precious eyeshadow palette, really impressed with this. Really nice palette. And I duped one of these shades with the Natasha Denona Retro Glam palette as well. So definitely check that out. So yeah, 2 more things I do want to add in this video very quickly just to show you. I'm so excited. My Pretties for Your Face eyeshadows finally came in, the singles, including the Glacier shade that my good friend here on YouTube, Smithy Sony, helped develop. So definitely check that out. I think they're doing a sale right now. I don't remember where the sale might be 50% off. You have to check out the site, but yeah, so pretty. And she has a code, I think it's just Smithy Sony if you do want to check that. And I forgot to mention my other video, but I do have Adept Cosmetics. I have a code for them. It's just Coralie Rose. And I'll put that down below too if you have any interest in that. And then I got some other random shades. I'm so excited to try those out. So pretty. And I'll throw some swatches in here that I've done too. Also had to show these. Odin's Eye. I got the Christmas collection. I can't remember if I showed this in my other video, but the Merry Christmas palette. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. And I was surprised. I thought the Christmas Eve palette was going to be my favorite, but I'm actually finding I really like this Merry Christmas palette. Something about the colors in here. Really pretty. So I don't know. Anyways, but they're both very pretty. Can't wait to use them. They've been sitting here. I've been trying to find time to use them. I'm so bad. So I'm going to try to use them soon, but I just wanted to throw this in here because I was so excited to have these in my collection. So pretty. So excited. Okay. That's all. Thank you. Yeah, but I will stop there, leave it there because I don't want this video to be too long. I'm sure it's already long enough. But yeah, let me know. What did you pick up during the Sephora Savings Event? I'd love to know. Any of these spark your interest? Did you pick up any of these or have them on your list, wish list? Let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below. Turn on all notifications. Otherwise, have an amazing day, and I do hope to see you in my next video. Bye. Raw honey. Watch, it's gonna be right in my face and I can't find it. No, I just had it. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. It was hiding. Where'd you go, Lawless? Where'd you go? So, like lip cream, lip gloss, I don't know, whatever. That again, I know it was one that was just these, what's it called? If I could just find a color that I really enjoy. Whew, goodness gracious. I don't know, I might have to end it here. I'm getting tired and I'd like to enjoy some of my time. So at least I have a couple more videos. Yeah, I think I will. I think that's enough. Okay, that was it. Ooh, that's enough. I gotta go enjoy my day. Bye.